Okay, this is the texture you want. With flour, especially whole grain, depending on the mill of it, you may not be able to tell, but it's nice and crumbly and moist. And now we're just going to take some ice water here, put that in there. You don't have to worry with a whole grain. You're not going to come up with a gummy crust. It's more foolproof than a white flour. Put enough ice water in there so that you start to chill the coconut oil, and it creates your dough. Between a fourth to a half, whatever it takes. Got your dough there, and now I'm going to roll this bad boy out. A little bit more flour. Something very comforting about this kind of baking. A ball of dough is about the size of a woman's fist, not a man's fist. So if you're a man chef, try to think about a woman's fist. Now we're going to roll this bad boy out. Just for those who might need to know, the way you roll, first you do the thump, and then you put your body weight in there. Roll to the right. You take it, and you come back like that. And then you go like this. Dough falls off, you put it back on, you engage that gluten, and in no time, we'll have a pie crust. Flour on top. I'm going to measure it for my pan here. And it's just about right. There's a few corners like this where I'll have to piece together some more pie, but I got it thin and flaky like I want it. So I'm just going to roll it a little bit more and then put it in. Okay, so I got the crust in there. It's kind of patchy because it doesn't have as much gluten as a pie that doesn't have bran in it. And then you just kind of pinch your edges to make sure they're inside your crust here. Don't worry about the imperfections. That's the beauty of homemade. Okay, I will finish this. There's our local bird. She likes to perch here. My mother says that is not a wild turkey. She makes this her home. Boy, she can really turn that neck around. And she's not scared of people. Now she'll leave if I go outside, but this is home. So now you just take your crust, be as gentle as you can, but this is homemade, so we're not trying to overdo things here. I see I made my top crust too big. It's no biggie. Take this little fork here and remove your edges. I did this for the first crust too. Whole grain crust is very forgiving. And we are done. I'm not going to worry about the puddles. You want puddles in your crust because you don't want you want the filling to be able to kind of exhale from someplace, you know. I am going to now go back through and do my little decoration where I'm just pinching the ends like so. Just to make it cute. You don't have to do this. You can leave it very countrified like I did prior. You're probably bored looking at this. Now she's ready to put into the oven and feed the family. Folks love Irving like me. Here it is. And honestly, your kids will eat it. Whole grain, chicken pot pie, fun food, comfort food for your family.
place, if you remember, this guy ran nude through the graveyard over there in Gadara. On the other side, approaches this maniac of Gadara, as he is referred to, and the demons now that are in him speak to Jesus. Think about that. Now let's pick it up.
Now my homemade wheat crust. I have the recipe already on here. I just don't want to put the same recipe in all my winter videos because I do a lot of pies. So it is separate. I have a Baking 101 series, so you can go and learn how to make meringue and pie crust and cream butter and sugar, all those things. And my whole grain pie crust is in there. So I'm just gonna show you that you need about this much crust. So this is about a half of my recipe. There's my humble cottage pie crust, full of B vitamins. And there's our filling. Just pour your pumpkin filling into your crust there. Like most what we call lazy housewives, I'm going to scrape all that inside in there, and we'll be back. She is 350, about 45 minutes until kind of puffs up and gets a little brown on the top. And we'll be eating pumpkin pie for dinner. Now I'm going to make some dinner for us while the pie's in there. There it is. You can see it's got a little puffery going on. I'm going to let it get a little browner. It's got some brown little golden tips, and the crust has little golden tips in it. You could pull yours out like that, but I'm going to let it just get a little bit browner. Maybe about 10 more minutes. She's all done, and I took a fork and poked her just to make sure the custard was completely set. And of course, we're gonna let this pie just cool off some, and then all the flavors will be melted together, and we can enjoy some my pumpkin pie. Yum! I just thought I'd give you a really cute presentation with our fall fruits, our Asian pears in Southern California, and our fall vegetable, pumpkin. I guess you can call pumpkin a fruit too, huh? In that case, pumpkin pie served with a slice of pear. Just delicious. Your kids will eat it. Homemade pumpkin pie. This one is made with all of your B vitamins, whole grains, pancilla instead of sugar, which is unrefined, with the molasses and all that good stuff in it that fights off colds and flus. This right here is an old-fashioned flu shot. Jesus loves you, and I love you with all the Jesus in me. Be blessed, beautiful, and have a wonderful feast season. Yum.